people, the worst have finally happened again. The game is flowing and the worst have finally happened as the judge in charge of the suit against Tinubu, the petition that Peter Obi wrote against Tinubu, the judge that is in charge, the judge that is in charge of the ruling is in serious trouble. The chief judge of Nigeria is in serious trouble right now. You know, it was some days ago that the lawyers of Peter Obi, the obedient lawyer and even a Troubl.E lawyer, they were dehumanized in the court of law. But Peter Obi have finally spoken about it, and we should see what is happening now. The judge is in serious trouble for what he did and the hidden things he did. This conspiracy was believed to be done in collaboration with Bola Ahmed Tinubu, just for Tinubu to be sworn in. But finally, the judge is already in trouble. I would like you guys to stay connected to the end of this video. If you can share this video, this is an interesting topic, this is an interesting news and interesting update. Ensure you share it to different social media platforms, and if you cannot share it, ensure you like it. Just give it a thumb up so that YouTube will recommend it for us. We stay connected. Come and hear the gist. I'm coming back again.
Welcome you back to LAJUPOG TV.
I don't have bad news for you today.
The home of religious gossip.
But you should leave the fight for Mohammed.
What is happening in the Christendom? Join now to make sense with LAJUPOG.
Hello my great and wonderful viewers, welcome back to LAJUPOG TV. For those of you that are new on this platform, for those of you coming across the channel for the very first time, ensure you click the reservation button on your video screen. Ensure you subscribe and click the notification bell icon so that whenever we release another update regarding what is happening in the political zone and even the Christendom, YouTube will easily let it know. The update I have for you today, if you should hear this update, you will feel better. The lawyers of Peter Obi were demonized in the court of law due to a particular reason, due to the fact that they wanted to stop the inauguration of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Obediently, you should see what happened in course of all this thing in the court of law. You know, since when they conducted the election on the 25th of February, a lot of things have been happening regarding the electoral practices, the process that brought Tinubu in as the president-elect and all of that. Peter Obi have been in court questioning the process that brought Tinubu in as the president-elect. You know, INEC announced Tinubu as the president-elect, even when the due procedures is not being followed by INEC. So according to report, Tinubu violated a law of constitutional policy. He is not to be announced as the president-elect. Now the case is in court. Peter Obi stopped all obedient from protesting. He stopped them from doing any demonstration because he believed that the court will do something. Now see what the court is doing. Look at what the court is doing, obedient. The court made the ruling to be on Wednesday, which is 5 days ago or so. They made the ruling to be Wednesday, but later the information came that the judge will be on a conference, maybe international conference, I don't know. So it was adjourned to Saturday again. But now, on getting to the court on Saturday, the lawyers of the obedient lawyer got to the court on Saturday. They still not see the judge. And according to the report, this is a planned walk between Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the chief judge of Nigeria. So the chief judge of Nigeria disappears in court. This man disappears in court. We did not see him, and he still claims that he is in conference. He's still in the conference till now. Just for him to just come to the court to make the ruling, maybe the inauguration of Bola Ahmed Tinubu should go on or not, or to stop the inauguration. He did not come. Now, the inauguration is going to kick off tomorrow, the 29th of May. So it may be after tomorrow that the judge will now be appearing in the court. Obedient, what do you guys think? Ensure you drop your comment at the comment section on this video as I take you down to where Peter Obi lawyer is saying everything. This man said it all, and he said what will happen to the chief judge of Nigeria if care is not taken. Obedient, stay connected as we hear from him.
We were here on Wednesday. The court gave us Wednesday as a day to come for our ruling. And then we were given the same information that the court was attending a conference and that the ruling had been adjourned to today. So I take it that at the time they were adjourning to today, they already knew that they would be out of whatever conference they were going to have. So we're here back today, and they are giving us the same excuse of the court attending a conference. We don't think that that is a fair way to treat us. You see, this thing, everybody has rights. I think the impression that as litigants, as people who approach the court, we have no rights. We are absolutely at the mercy of the system. It's a very wrong one. Respect begets respect. You have to respect me as a litigant, then I will respect you as the judex. So if the court, what we see is that we have not been fairly treated. I have been in Abuja for how long now? Nobody has asked me about my hotel bills. I practice from Lagos. If he wasn't going to say it, he should have told me. He should have told me on Wednesday. I'll be back in my chambers in Lagos now. But he asked me to come back today, only to get the same excuse. I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's fair. And as far as I'm concerned, we are, by the grace of God, going to do something about it. In the sense that I think we need to sue. We need to bring it before the court so that it will be examined. What we have lost, the rights that we sought is to restrain this swearing in. So by the court not sitting, we've lost a great deal. So who is going to pay for that? If you came and gave a ruling that we don't have a right, it will be understandable. Now you're seemingly staying away from the court. Makes me understand that we have a right, but for one reason or the other, you cannot find the courage to declare that right. So you are now trying to use absence from the court as a means of depriving me of that right. So I'm going to sue, you're going to pay. You will pay for it. You pay for it. You are going to tell me why you left the court. And we will fight it to Supreme Court. And maybe we will establish as a precedent that Nigerians ought not to be treated in this fashion.
That's right.
With all due respect to the learned judex, for whom I have the greatest respect. But like I said, this ruling, it will not take 2 minutes.
That's right.
It will not take 2 minutes to deliver the ruling and then get back to any conference that is attending. So what I want to say, I have said it, I have written to all the security agencies, I have written to major embassies, I've written to the American embassy, I've written to the British embassy, I've written to the French embassy, German embassy, and I've warned that you cannot make the mistake of installing an unconstitutional president in Nigeria.
That's right.
It will have been better that you resolve this question that we brought before the court. We are not saying that the question must be resolved in our favor. We brought the question here to be resolved. We have a right to have the question resolved. Like I always say, hearing belongs to me, decision belongs to the court. You understand? So you cannot make the mistake of installing somebody unconstitutionally. It's an overthrow of the Constitution. That person, now if you read section 1 subsection 2 of the Constitution, it says no person or group of persons shall be permitted to take control of the federal government or any part of it, take control of federation or any part of it, except in accordance with the Constitution. That section invests every Nigerian with authority to resist whoever is sworn in, contrary to the Constitution. Right. Every Nigerian in every station of life, wherever he is, that is an order from the Constitution to that person to resist whoever is sworn in unconstitutionally. So it must be that those who want to do this swearing in have conspired against democracy.
That's right.
And want to overthrow it.
Yes.
The Constitution says, section 14, subsection 2A, that sovereignty belongs to the people of Nigeria.
That's right.
And they give consent to those who govern through the Constitution. So where you do not observe the constitution, it means that you do not have the consent of the people to rule. The people have a right to say we are not going to recognize you or acknowledge you. What is coming to Nigeria is what these people, they are behaving like children, as far as I'm concerned. They are behaving like children. We all saw Shonekon here. Somebody went with a decree or word of mouth, made somebody president and commander-in-chief. A court, it took just one declaration from a court, and it was gone. It's the same thing that we are, the same thing that we are getting into. Any court in Nigeria is invested with the authority to interpret the constitution and can say that the person who calls himself president was not duly elected and therefore cannot answer that title and cannot give any instructions that should be obeyed. And that would be the beginning of crisis. We have warned against this. I don't know what is making them behave, think that it's a joke. I don't know how you will take 200 million Nigerians as a joke. You know, it's not going to happen. The constitution says you go and have a second election, but you feel too big. Like I was explaining to someone, it's the same in discipline. Where you have red light, say stop. You feel too big because you are driving your Jeep, you don't stop. It's the same thing. That is, it is the indiscipline in us that we have carried over to this exercise. The constitution says you've not made it. You've not made 25% in Abuja. Nobody has told me that I'm wrong. There is no constitution. There is no court. I came to this court for the court to tell me that I'm wrong.
That's right.
Rather than telling me I'm wrong, the court, stays away from court. The court cannot even look me in the eye. So nobody has told me I'm wrong. Nobody has the courage to tell me I'm wrong.
Thank you for staying connected, my great and wonderful viewers. I believe you really see what is really going on with the judiciary. Since when they conducted the election and Peter Obi make the step of going to the judiciary, trusting the judiciary, a lot of TV stations asked Peter Obi the question that, did he so much trust the judiciary? He said yes, because the judiciary have favored him back then some years ago when he was the president of Anambra State. And he said it well, but now the judiciary is doing otherwise. They are manipulating things. They set up some petitions to stop the inauguration of Bola Ahmed Tinubu on the 29th of May. But according to report now, the judiciary did not say anything about it. They made the pretend that the judge will be going to a conference and all of that, and they adjourned the case to another day when the judge will be ready. But unfortunately, the lawyers were in the court waiting for the judge. Till 9, they didn't see the judge. The judge did not appear. Actually, that this alone is a red flag already. And a lot of people keep saying now that the judge have collaborated with Bola Ahmed Tinubu just for him not to stop the inauguration, because there is no way the judge will appear in court and something will not be done about the inauguration. But now nothing is being done about the inauguration because the judge is not present in the court. Then what do you guys think? Don't you think this is a plan work, or do you think this is just a coincidence? Do you think the judge is really in a conference or not? I would like you guys to drop your opinion in the comment section on this video. A lot is really going on as far as this is concerned, and the inauguration, the preparation towards the inauguration is ongoing. All the Eagle Square have been, it have been arranged. All the soldiers and the brigade and all the military at this thing in Nigeria have practiced, and they are practiced ahead of the inauguration day. Obiden, what do you guys think? Tomorrow is May 29. Do you think that the inauguration will not take place? Do you really think the inauguration will not take place? Bola Ahmed Tinubu is already in Nigeria. Fly down to Nigeria and he has prepared his mind. He has prepared everything ahead of the inauguration. What do you guys think? I'd like you to drop your comment at the comment section on this video, and share, follow me on my social media handles on Facebook at LAJUPOG TV and at LAJUPOG Entertainment, and on Instagram at LAJUPOG. Guess what, guys? See you in my next video. Bye.